everyone, and welcome to another video. Cassandra would like to introduce you to Alex Williams. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're thinking of eating or drinking during this video, what can I say? You've been warned. Hello, he said on Facebook. How are you feeling today? And if you're looking at the screen, it says he works at Doctor/Surgeon. Hello, said Cassandra. I'm sorry, I think you meant to send that to someone else. I'm not one of your patients. I would like both of us to get to know each other more better. If you don't, but due to the nature of my job, I'm not always active here on Facebook. Are you on Google Chat? Send me your Gmail address so that I can add you on Google Chat if you don't mind, or here's my Gmail address. And so Cassandra gave him her email address, and, of course, they moved to chat. Over on chat, our man changed his name, as they often do, to Kelly Pago. Hello, he said. How are you feeling today? Nice meeting you here. It's my pleasure to meet you here, he said, sending a photograph of a man eating a slice of pizza, as you do, followed by a man in the gym. Do I know you? Asked Cassandra. It's me from Facebook, he said. How are you feeling today? I hope you slept well last night. No, it's not, said Cassandra. I haven't been talking to anyone called Kelly Pago. It's me, Alex Williams, he said. Don't you remember me on Facebook anymore? Take a look at the picture I sent you. Are you going to remember me on Facebook? It would have been helpful just to tell me that, said Cassandra in reply to him saying it's me, Alex Williams. Now you know. So what are you doing now at this moment? An easygoing man with good sense of humour. I'm honest, genuine, loving and caring person, romantic, I'm a good listener. I love going to the beach, swimming, playing lawn tennis, cinema. I love good music. I love kids. Above all, I'm God-fearing. And believe me, he has a lot to be afraid of. What kind of music do you love? Asked Cassandra. Yes, she said, in reply to him saying, now you know, and I'm at a loss to know why you didn't tell me until I'd asked you twice. Sorry about that. Well, I'm an exciting, thoughtful and compassionate man with a strong passion for life. I'm optimistic and warm and see every day as a new beginning to life. What kind of music do you love? She asked. I love country music. I really don't have favourite music right now. I've been through a lot as a man, and you know this one, ladies and gentlemen, and have conquered much opposition in life as well, and would love to meet someone who'll understand how being hurt feels. You'd think, after all the years that they've been using this paragraph, someone somewhere might have proofread it and corrected it. And would love to find a honest relationship. I want the love that's been locked in my heart for so long to be unlocked by that special lady. He tried calling her twice, but it was the middle of the night, so I wasn't online. Why are you not responding to my messages anymore? He said. Don't be rude and childish. You called in the middle of the night. I was asleep. You haven't even told me where you are, and some of us have work to do during the day. Sorry about that. Honey? Please can you do me a favour, if you don't mind? Please? I don't want you to feel like I'm bothering you, but I have to try to access it here. But it's declined always, so I don't know if you help me out yourself today. I'm trying to get a Steam card online, so I can update all my software here, but it's not working for me. Can you please go to Walmart shop to get me a $100 Steam card to update my software right now? Because I'm running out of internet connection here. I hope you can get me Steam wallet card or eBay gift card from Walgreens or Walmart or any pharmacy around you, please. Will you buy my flight ticket to the US so I can go to Walgreens or Walmart? And which software do you have to pay to update? My internet connection is getting very low. I don't have access to my bank account right now. I need to update my internet connection because they will be disconnecting my internet connection any time from now, and I don't want to lose communicate with you. Please, is there any way you can get me the card $100? I promise to pay you back your money, back including your internet too, please. That isn't what you said before, replied Cassandra, so which is true? You need to update software or your internet connection will be disconnected, and which was a lie? And why did you lie? What do you mean by that? Can you please explain to me what do you mean by that? What makes you think that I would lie to you? So Cassandra copied and pasted the bit where he'd said update my software and the bit where he'd said update my internet connection. Which one is true and which one is a lie? And in reply to him saying what would make her think that he would lie, she said, I don't think you lied. I know you lied. The question is why? I'm not lying to you, okay? I made a mistake by typing that. For I be able to update my desktop computer without my desktop computer is not be updated, there is known way I could be able to talk to you. Do you want to loss communicate with me? I do not want to loss a single day without talking to you, or this is almost impossible to read, guys. I do not want to loss a single day without talking to you. You are the woman in my heart and soul, and I will forever cherish you so much, thing the end of the world. I did not lie to you. Hello? Are you still there with me? Read my messages and get back to me, okay? Honey, please say something. I really do love you so much. In reply to him saying I made a mistake by typing that, she said, what was a typing mistake but wasn't a lie? Honey, please, I want you to get me Apple gift card to update my software right now because they just notified me that they will short it down any moment from now. Which software? And we agree that updating your internet connection was the lie. My computer software has been low. I need to update so that I can start using it. Without that, I can't have any internet connection. My internet connection has been getting very low and I don't want to lose communicate with you. My internet connection has been getting very low. Without me updating my internet connection, they're going to get it off and I don't want to lose communicate with you. Please, is there any way you can get me the gift card? $100 or any little amount you have to afford to get me the card, please. I promise to pay you back your money back, including your interest too. Please, I just don't want to lose communicate with you. You changed your story again. Please decide whether you need money to update your software or for your internet connection. You can say, I need money to update software. I lied when I said my connection is slow. Or you can say, I need money for my connection. I lied when I said it was to update my software. You're right about that. What I need the $100 gift card for is my internet connection has been getting very low and they will be disconnecting at any time from now. And I don't want to lose communicate with you. Okay, my love. Honey, please try as much as possible to get me the gift card today, please. I promise to pay you back your money back, including your interest too, please. He sent a gif of a teddy bear. Good morning, sweetie. How are you feeling today? I hope you slept well last night. Love you so much, baby. Hello? Are you still there with me? Read my messages and get back to me, please. AC, you're still online, she said. Please try as much as possible to get me the card today, please. I've tried so hard, but I've failed. Please try, he said. My fingers seize up every time I try to take my debit card out of its wallet. It's a serious affliction, you know. I understand, but please try as much as possible to get me the card today, okay, please. Please, honey. I don't have many working fingers left. I'd like to keep a couple in case of need, so I daren't touch my debit card again. Please try. I probably need expensive surgery. Could you lend me £5,000 so I can have an operation? I'll pay it back when you come. Please try as much as possible to get me the $100 gift card today, please. That doesn't answer my question. Could you lend me £5,000 for the operation on my fingers, please, so I can use them to access my debit card? I would have helped you with it, but right now I don't have access to my bank account right now, he said. Oh, how long will it be until you have access? I'd really like to get my fingers fixed as soon as possible. I don't know yet, he said. Please try to get it sorted. Please try as much as possible to get access today, please, she said, copying and rewording what he'd said. I guess it's when I get out of here in Syria, he said. Please try to get out of Syria so I can have my operation. Because I can't have access to my bank account until I get out of here in Syria, he said. Please try as much as possible to get out of Syria today, please. I've not yet seen the money for me to get out of here in Syria, or are you going to help me with some money so that I can get my flight tickets? I can't until you pay for my operation on my fingers. I can't use my debit card without my fingers. I don't understand. Can you explain it to me? To save you typing it again, I'll just screenshot it for you, she said, screenshotting the bits where she'd said, my fingers seize up every time I try to take my debit card out of its wallet. It's a serious affliction, you know. I don't have many working fingers left. I'd like to keep a couple in case of need, so I daren't touch my debit card again. Okay, now I understand. So don't you have any little amount there for you to go and get me the card today, please? I really do need the card today, please. If you understand, why are you still asking me? I really need the operation today, please. Because I really need it today, please, he tried. I really need the operation before I can use my debit card again. Can I have a picture of you, please? He asked. My picture's on Facebook. Send me your recent photos, please. My picture is on Facebook. Don't be a lazy, demanding bully. Tap on the Facebook icon. I'm sure you can manage that. All right, if you say so. Awesome. I knew you could manage it. All right. Can I see a picture of your fingers? Are you some kind of pervert? Let me see if I can help, he said. Why do you ask? It sounds as if you have a finger fetish. Are you a hand surgeon? Honey, don't you want me to take good care of you? How are you going to do that? When I come home, I'm going to show how much I can take care of you. Honey, when do you really want me to come home? When can you come home? Where is your home? You haven't even told me where you are or where you live. I thought I've told you everything about me since day one we started talking. Please scroll back and show me where you told me. It will be a little bit stressed, said our man, realising all he'd told her is that he's in Syria. OFGS, you just need 2 fingers to scroll back up the screen. I'm from Houston, Texas, but currently in Syria for a contract. OK, now please scroll back and show me where you said that before. I'm a widow with 1 son named Henry. He's 11-year-old, schooling in the boarding school. My wife passed away 3 years ago in a heart attack disease. A heart attack disease? What's that? Is it catching? What are you doing in Syria? I'm in Syria for a contract. It will soon get over. What are you doing in Syria? What do you do? I'm a surgeon doctor here in Syria. Honey, where are you living now? Where are you from? I live near Bury St Edmunds in Suffolk. I'm from out Mangalinea. Wow! Nice place. So you're married with children? Neither, which is nice, she said, copying where he'd said, wow, nice place. Are you happily married with children? He asked again. Please read what I said above. Oh, yes, I did. So what do you do for a living? Around the family estate, we have 2,000 acres of mixed arable and livestock. I mean, it's really nice of where you're living now and where you're from, he said. Oh, you've been to them? Oh, really? This really a great job. And in reply to her saying, oh, you've been to them, he said, once. Oh, when did you come to Bury St Edmunds? When I come over there, I was searching for you. I can't find you, so I decided to come back. That's when I had my contract here in Syria. Last year, April 16. How odd, said Cassandra. You didn't know me then. When were you in out Mangalinea? Searching for me? We only met a few days ago. Is that another of your lies? No, honey. It's so hard to know which bits are true and which bits are lies. I'm not lying. I always see you in my dreams. You were earlier, so tell me when you were in out Mangalinea. I don't stay in Mangalinea, he said. Long, just a few days. When were you there? I haven't been back for years. Honey, I hope we can meet in person some days. When were you in out Mangalinea? Did you get the cable car up Mount Fergibubble? Last year, April 16, he said. Same day you were in Bury. Now I believe in miracles and lies. I'm not lying. I mean April 16 is when I've been in Bury. I asked you when you were in Mount Mangalinea. May 12. I didn't ask when you were in Bury. OK, she said, because they cross-posted. Yes, I'm sorry for the last mistake, honey. Did you get the cable car up Mount Fergibubble? I used to love that. I hope you're not upset with me. Or have lunch at the famous Higgins Danbury Cafe in Polar Regent Square. Yes, honey, he said, finally, in reply to her asking if he'd got the cable car up Mount Fergibubble. Honey, I don't know much about that area. The view from the top is amazing. Did you know you can see 8 countries and 7 continents? In reply to him saying, honey, I don't know much about that area, Cassandra said, no, you wouldn't. But you must remember that view. It's truly unforgettable. You're right. Honey, I'm interested in you. Oh, yes, replied Cassandra, and very interesting. Really? Since we started chatting, that's when I started in love with you. It would be hard to do that before we started chatting. For example, it would have been very hard to come looking for me on April the 16th, as we only met a few days ago. April 16th last year. Unless you're psychic, obviously. You're right, but I keep seeing you in my dreams. Can I ask why? I have no idea. Probably because you have a fanciful imagination and zero idea what you're talking about. You're very funny. Let me tell you something about me. Here, go on. Like you said, I have no idea about the dreams I'm dreaming about you. Would you like to know about the dreams I dreamed about you? Life is special, and I like to wake up feeling excited of what the new day brings, even if, and you know this one, ladies and gentlemen, that means bouncing off the planets. Finally, Cassandra cracked and said what you've all wanted her to say. Do you bounce off Uranus? Imagine Our man continued, opening your eyes each and every morning and smiling at the thought that this new day is completely different and brings new excitement, and that the person you're with feels exactly the same way. Guess you're talking to someone else, he said when she didn't answer her immediately. Who else do you think I'm talking to? And then, in reply to all that stuff about opening your eyes each morning, said, do you have a dual personality? Because she'd read it wrongly. Your other boyfriend, LOL. The person that imagines and the person that you're. What do you mean by that, he said. I'm an optimist who believes that everything happens for a good reason, and you never know what destiny has for you and someone together. So true, replied Cassandra. Destiny is a wonderful thing. Yes, it is. I'm looking for a lady who's ready for a serious relationship that can lead to marriage, a sincere, honest, caring, understanding and loving lady to spend the rest of my life with. Good luck searching with such a dodgy internet connection and out-of-date software, replied Cassandra. How do you mean? He said. Well, I want to love and to be loved. What about you, dear? Out-of-date software and a soon-to-be disconnected internet connection won't be good if you're looking for a loving lady online. And in reply to him saying, well, I want to be loved and to be loved, what about you, dear? Cassandra said, I am loved. May the wishes of our heart come to pass. Well, I don't think that the age difference or distance between us should be a barrier. Rather, the most important thing is for us to be sure if we really find understanding, happiness and joy within each other. Above all, I think love is the greatest. Don't you also think so? And what is the age difference between us? I also think that writing sense for yourself, rather than copying and pasting drivel, is important. Don't you also think so? Yes, you're right, he said. I see. Well, I'm on relief assignment, and I'll be retiring from my services soon. So if everything eventually works out great between us, we will definitely be together, so that we can begin to commence with a future plan for ourselves. I really want to know more about you. I'm so pleased you agree, replied Cassandra. How long have you been single without a husband? All my life. How long have you been single without a husband? So don't you feel lonely sometimes? I mean, loneliness of not having your man next to you? I don't know what an your man is, replied Cassandra. I mean, don't you feel lonely as your man is not next to you? As for me, I feel lonely a lot of the times, and that's why I need to find my true love, a person that will love me as much as I'll love her. I have a feeling that destiny brought us together for a reason. I'm quite sure that I told you that I don't have a man, so it would be hard for him to be next to me, as he doesn't exist. As time passes by, we'll find out if we're compatible with each other. From my own opinion, when it comes to marriage, there's actually nothing superior than being with your soulmate, someone who truly adores you, understands you, cherishes and loves you the way you are. Don't you think so? How would I know that? It really takes strength, patience, understanding and discipline to build a responsible family where there's love, peace and harmony. And that's the kind of family I want. What about you? Cassandra cracked. The quality of mercy is not strained. It droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven, don't you think so? Yes, you're right. That's nice. So tell me, how about your parents? Are they alive? No, they aren't. Sorry, I'm the only child of my parents. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. My parents died long ago. My father was a military man who died in a military war when I was 7 years old. And my mother died when I was 13 years old. I was raised by a neighbouring teacher. Growing up was quite difficult for me, but I never gave up. I was one of 2 children. My mother died in a riding accident, and my father died at home in bed. He was also a military man. I was raised by the housekeeper's dog, because my parents preferred my brother. Growing up was very difficult for me, and I gave up a long time ago. Okay, so please tell me more about yourself. What are your habits? Do you smoke, drink, flirt, and party all the time, etc.? How unbelievably childish and rude. I can hardly believe you could be so idiotic and childish. Go away. As for me, I'm a simple man. I don't smoke at all, but drink occasionally, mostly in the company of friends. Well, I just want us to be certain of what we actually want. At this stage of my life, I have achieved almost everything I wanted, except a united family, and it hurts me. My priority is to have a happy and harmonious family. What about you? Do you wish for a happy family too? Please apologise for your unspeakable rudeness or go away, and please wash your mouth out with a very strong dose of carbolic soap and sanitizer. Okay, I apologise. I'm sorry if I say something you don't like. I beg your pardon. replied Cassandra. Please apologise for your unspeakable rudeness. A proper apology. I'm sorry if I say something you don't like. I'm really sorry about that. A proper apology that doesn't contain the word if. A proper apology for your unspeakable rudeness. I'm sorry about that. Please. Okay. I know what I want. A man who can have a proper, adult, intellectual conversation, who doesn't copy and paste random drivel they found online, and who doesn't act like an unspeakably rude teenage kid. Guess I'll have to keep looking. I hope you're not upset or mad at me. I can't imagine why you would even think that. Possibly your inability to read or write anything coherent for yourself might have something to do with it. That's good to know, and I pray for the both of our dreams to come to pass. I hope you'll be able to make out time for us to be together in country when I arrive. What do you mean by country? Do you mean you don't want to live in a big city? You'll hate Bury St Edmunds if that's the case, replied Cassandra. How? He said. What do you mean by in country? You said it. What do you mean? I would love to meet you in person. Shall I try again? What do you mean by in country? You said it. What do you mean? I mean when I arrive home. Can we see in person some days? I thought you said you live in the US. Yes, I do, but currently in Syria for a contract, though. I told you before. Yes, exactly. Good, he said. So how will I see you in person unless you buy me a ticket to fly to the US? Can I ask how old you are, please? He said. I'm 63. How will I see in person unless you buy me a ticket to fly to the US? Wow! That's a nice age. I'm 60. Congratulations, replied Cassandra. Ha ha, thanks. How will I see in person unless you buy me a ticket to fly to the US? I'll come to your country to visit you. Then both of us will go to my hometown, Houston, Texas, in the USA. Are you okay with that? No, I'm not okay with that. I have an estate to run. Okay, I understand. It's fine. But don't you want to stay with me when you've done run the estate? What on earth are you talking about, man? How can I be done run the estate? Which country do you think is your country that you'll come to visit? Oh, sorry about that, he said. Are you living 2 bedrooms? Or what type of house, honey, are you also living in? What on earth are you talking about, man? How can be done run the estate? And which country do you think is your country that you will come to visit? Replied Cassandra, asking him both again. And in reply to him saying, are you living 2 bedrooms? Or what type of house, honey? Cassandra let rip. The house was built by my grandfather at the turn of the last century. The housekeeper lives in a flat on the top floor. The rest of the house consists of an unused nursery wing with 2 bedrooms, a sitting room and an antiquated bathroom. There are another 8 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. Then there's the drawing room, the drawing room, and I wish I could have thought of the third one there, but I couldn't. The dining room, the conservatory, the boot room, the breakfast room, the kitchen, the butler's pantry, and the study. That's really nice, he said. I see. All I need in a woman is a care, trust, understanding, sincerity, faithfulness, and respect in other, for us to spend the rest of our lives together, and happily. I also value the sense of humour in a woman. What interests you in a man? I can only repeat what I said before. Someone who can have an interesting, intellectual, adult conversation, who doesn't copy and paste random drivel they found online. Guess I'll have to keep looking. Oh, I see. Well, I'm caring, outspoken, humorous, understanding, passionate and cheerful. Definitely, you'll be the one to see for yourself by the time we will be together. I really don't like a dirty woman. What about you? What are the habits that you hate in a man? Excuse me, replied Cassandra. That's it. I've told you before that I will not tolerate your unspeakable rudeness. Please go away. Goodbye. For the record, the habits I hate in a man are copying and pasting drivel, asking unspeakably rude, ignorant, childish questions. I'm sorry about that, he said. Not reading the unspeakably rude drivel they've copied and pasted, continued Cassandra. Apologise. Treating a lady like a piece of shit on the sole of their shoe, and acting in a totally disrespectful, childish manner. If I may ask, are you romantic? He said. Oh, for goodness sake, mate, give it up. Have you not realised that working your way down the list really isn't going to work? Which bit of go away goodbye are you struggling with? I like the way you express yourself. As for me, I'm a romantic man. I know how to make my woman contented with my love, and if I eventually love you, or you finally become my wife, not a cat's chance in hell, pal, I will love you with all my heart, respect you, care for you, cherish you so much, and treat you like a queen, because I'll be ready to take sacrifices in order to make you happy and be there for you. Also, which bit of this did you not understand? For the record, the habits I hate in a man are copying and pasting drivel. Do you know, she continued, that existential polymorphism underpins all the randomness contained in the belly of a large beluga whale captured off the coast of New Mexico by an employee on an oil rig who hasn't eaten for days. Giant containers of raw golden crude diamonds are right now floating around the high seas of Berlin, condemned to the foreverness of life. As for you, he tried, not having a clue what Cassandra was talking about. Well, neither did Cassandra, to be fair. How would you treat me if I eventually became your husband? But Cassandra was on a roll. International underwater pipe theft causes much stress to special agents assigned to prevent attacks with rubber mallets. And I know that sounds completely daft, but believe me, when one of the videos comes out in the future, you'll know what she was talking about. Look out for Carol Franklin in the future. And in reply to him asking her, as for you, how would you treat me if I eventually became your husband? Cassandra replied, we might be able to clean out the lower lambing shed to make you a comfortable bed in the corner, if you aren't allergic to the giant mistransmission beetleworms that dwell within the walls and floor of the Hayfield barn construction. I'm so happy to hear that, he said, and it's really becoming interesting as we get to know more about each other. My favourite colour is green. And you? What's your favourite colour? White-green stinging mantras have been known to consume all within their blue-red pathways, Cassandra informed him, paved with black concrete pinkiness. That's good to know, he said. It's a matured colour, a nice colour. Please, if you don't mind, can I ask you for a few of your photos? I hope you don't mind sending me about 2 of your photos. And so he sent her some photos of a man. Here's mine, he added underneath. I'll send you about 1 of my photos, said Cassandra, or better still, you can get your lazy finger into action, use it to tap on the Facebook icon, and look at my photo on there. I'm confident you can manage that. Laziness, she continued informing him, is the antithesis of all that makes underground passageways portals from the known to unknown internet vaults. Calm down, honey, he said. Facebook exists in a constant state of readiness, waiting only for a single finger tap from an unknown person seeking a photo. I just needed a recent photos of you, not the ones on Facebook, he said. I just needed good manners from you, not the unspeakably rude ones you exhibited on here. I guess we're both out of luck. You think I've aged 20 years and put on 10 stone since that photo was taken last week? Can I ask you something, he tried. Can I stop you? No, please. Then I guess you'll have to ask. I love your smartness, he said. Why don't you like to send a photo of you to me on here? Can I ask you something, she said. Please go ahead, but answer my question. Why don't you like to tap on the Facebook icon and look at my photo on there? I don't want to go on Facebook, he said. Because I don't see why I should go to all the effort of finding the photo and uploading it, when even your lazy addled finger can tap on the Facebook icon and go and look. How old are you? 2? Having a toddler tantrum and throwing your toys out of the pram. Pureed beans and eggs, continued Cassandra, who was on a roll, as you can tell, make a delightful meal for a mature man reenacting his lost toddler years, blurred against the background of long-lost sentience. Mindfulness also plays a part in the interaction between a child's mind and the use of adult fingers, destined only to scroll aimlessly through the randomness of iPhone land. He managed to go on Facebook and find Cassandra's photo and pasted it. I can only find this photos on your Facebook profile. Ah, replied Cassandra. Your finger managed to tap. That was so brave of it. Is it still intact? Did it struggle with the unexpected exertion and exercise? I love your smile, he said. But honey, guess this picture has been taken since April the 24th, 2022. Oh, my word, a whole year. I might have grown another ear, perchance a second nose, who knows? Another arm might sprout, another chin might be upon the cloud of doubt, another cheek might bloom, she said, turning into Celia. Ha ha, you always sound so funny, he said. I really love your shape. I love everything about you. I love your smile. Oh yes, triangles are good, circles help, and rhomboids are the best boids of all, shape-wise, obviously. Oh dear, I've received your photographs, and I actually lost concentration, all by looking at your photos. I must confess that you really are an angel, and that you're such a gorgeous lady. The wings of an angel, replied Cassandra, inspired Mendelssohn more than we will ever know, towards writing his masterpiece of angelic winginess. You know, for the wings of a dove. I'm still watching your photos, he says, because I like your style of dressing, and to be sincere, your beauty has captivated my soul, and your charming eyes has captured my heart. In a nutshell, you actually look amazing, and my head, we've heard this one before, ladies and gentlemen, is going whiskey right now. Oh, replied Cassandra, whiskey and soda together make nutshells shine, unless misused for the purpose of dressing captives, when souls leave home in search of eyes and a heart. Transdermal photosynthesis happens in the middle of the night, when underbed monsters reenact long-lost childhood delusions. To which our man replied, do you like flowers? As time goes on, I will surprise you with lovely flowers. So what's the time there? Flowers cause haze fever for unsuspecting insects who have forgotten to take their antihistamine doses before flying forth for a day's work in the garden. Time, of course, passes as it always has, moving relentlessly forward on the international and national clocks of life. Yes, you're right, but honey, what time are you going to get me the cards today? Ah, birthday cards can be purchased over counters that close regularly at closing time. Christmas cards can be purchased year-round at many outlets around the world, confused by the passing of time. Walmart stores are widely located across the United States, a country in which I do not dwell, likewise Walgreens, located in a country where I do not pass the time of day or night. Why? He said. Why do I not dwell in the US? Why do I not pass the time of day in the US? Questions upon which I have deliberated long and at length during the course of my life. I have randomly concluded that I do not live in the US. Do you think that's right? Don't they sell gift cards where you live, honey? He said. Random sales have been known to take place on the first Monday of the month, so long as there are no fewer than 5 Mondays in the month, and no more than 4. A learned mathematician with an extensive grasp of number theory might, after a few goes, work out the impossibleness of achieving those 2 concomitant occurrences. Others might struggle. I see, he said. So why can't you go and get me a gift card of $100 over there where you live, please? I thought you might, replied Cassandra in reply to him saying, I see. A learned mathematical brain such as yours was sure to grasp the deeper meaning contained within. Those random sales take place on Mondays, where a blue moon rises beyond the horizon at midday. I believe the next one might be due in the year 2076. It's highly unlikely that I will be able to attend, as that is 53 years from now, and I'm already 63, although miracles can happen, I believe. Okay, so is there any way you can get me the gift card $100 today? I could fire up the warp drive and hope to travel 53 years through time and space. I guess space isn't an issue. It's only 2 miles away. Time is the problem. Tied inevitably to the ribbons that weigh down large blocks of ice cream floating in the warm waters of the Caribbean Ocean. What, I hear you ask, would be the exchange rate of time? What will a $100 gift card of the future be worth in current terms? I knew you'd ask. Such considerations become important due to the unknown fluctuations in the rate of inflation. Historical data would indicate that a $100 card purchased 50 years from now would be worth approximately $2 today. I've had the most awesome, brilliant idea. Please, 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 record a little audio clip and upload it here. All you need to do is ask for the $100 card. It will make the video so much more entertaining for the viewers. How? He asked. Or you can call me, and I can record you asking. How do you mean? Just tap on the call icon and speak to me. If we want, you can play me a video stolen from a real doctor. That's always fun, isn't it? Adds an air of authenticity, I always think, don't you? You're confusing me, said our poor confused scammer. Life is confusing. From the moment we pop out screaming from our mother's cosy womb, life is a constant battle to stay unconfused. Some achieve it more than others. In those famous words, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and others have greatness thrust upon them, and others just appear in random YouTube videos for no good reason other than they can. So, honey, why can't you get me the gift card $100 online? Ah, online is a wonderful world of randomness and incoherence, powered by a squillion electrons running aimlessly around the processes of life. Shall I call you? You only have to speak, no need to turn on your camera and embarrass yourself. Honey, please just try as much as possible to buy me the gift card. $100 online today, please. I realise you won't have had time to fix your hair or polish your nails or put on your party dress, she said, sending him a video meeting invitation. Honey! Please say something about to get me the card today online, please. I so wish to hear the charming loveliness of your voice before purchasing such a rare and unusual gift, replied Cassandra. Are you going to get me the gift card today, honey? Not unless I can speak to you first. To hear your dulcet tones of loveliness, you can simply tap on join meeting and speak. Then promise to get me the gift card first. Oh yes, I promise. I'll get the card after I hear the amazing incredibleness of your awesome voice. Promise, he said. The meeting is open. It requires only a simple tap of your finger to join. And yes, of course I promise. Okay, can I have your phone number so I can call you on call phone? There's an open meeting on here, awaiting only the amazingness of your attendance. Well, here's my phone number, he said. I have no interest in your phone number. There's an open meeting on here. Without your attendance, no card will be forthcoming. Why don't you have interest with my phone number, he said. Because even such an addled finger as your own can surely tap upon the icon of the open meeting. Can I have your phone number? No. Why? Join the meeting on here or go away. Why won't you join the meeting here? The meeting that's open and waiting for you. You have a count of 10 to join or remain forever without the card. She got down to 0. I'm trying to click on the meeting, he said. Chat, but they're not letting me in. I don't know why. I'll try starting another meeting, she said. I'm in, if I can click on it, he said. They keep saying you can't click on it. I don't know why, honey. I'll try Facebook. You'll have to force that reluctant finger to tap on the Facebook icon. Why don't you call my phone number first? I'll try. Because I don't give my phone number to random people online. We'll try Facebook. Are you trying to call me? A random person? You have to open Facebook. It's rejecting calls, she said. Okay, if you won't open Facebook, then I've had enough of you. You'll have to remain forever without $100. Why? I keep trying, but it's not working. Do you have Messenger installed? Call my cell phone number. Is there anything wrong with it? I will not call your phone. I do not give my number to people I have met online. If you don't have Messenger and you can't make calls here, then I'm afraid you'll have to remain cardless. Let me try. Let me see what I can do. What an awesome idea. Do let me know if you manage to install it. Despite having an expired internet connection and software that is all out of date, somehow I think you'll manage it. Do let me know if you achieve it. But promise me you're going to send me the card, because I really need it for what I told you I want to use it for, said our man, forgetting why he'd asked for it. Of course I promise. How could I lie to you? You assured me you don't tell lies. I give you exactly the same assurance you gave me, with exactly the same meaning and purpose. Thank you so much. Please, you better not fail your promise towards me. You are, of course, more than welcome. I will no more fail in my promise towards you than you would fail in your promises towards me. But get on with it, because I need to go and make a cup of tea. Honey, I wanted to call you on video call, but it's not working. Audio will be just fine. They said I can only call audio call only. Is there any way I can call video call, honey? I just wish to hear your dulcet tones, the voice of a learned doctor all at sea on the oceans of the loveliness of life. I would love to call on video call, he said. Audio will be fine. I'll call you now. It still won't let me call you on Facebook. Perhaps you could try to call me there. Oh, and you have a count of 10 to do it, because I'm growing rather bored, which is sapping my will to engage on social media with the randomness of brain-addling time. For your convenience, she added, starting the count. The count is also on Facebook. Will our man manage to call Cassandra? To find out, you're going to have to watch episode 2. I hope you enjoyed Alex Williams / Kelly Pago episode 1. If you did, you know what to do. Please like it, please share it, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again in episode 2.